give up their parental rights voluntarily? Well, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in the state of Michigan. I'm going to start this again. Can a parent give up their parental rights voluntarily? Well, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. Today, we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public. So please subscribe to our channel. When we talk about whether or not a parent can give up their parental rights voluntarily, the question really goes to whether or not a parent will do that, thinking that if they do that, somehow that'll absolve them of their financial obligations. So I think when this question is put forward to lawyers, that's what's going on. Is there a way for you to cause your parental rights to be taken away? Yeah, there is. Don't show up to parenting time, that'll do it. Abandon your duties, that'll do it. There's all sorts of things you can do to lose your rights. But when we talk about voluntarily, the idea is that a person has rights, and then they come and say, you know what? I'm going to voluntarily decline to exercise those rights. Now, why on earth would someone do that? Well, somebody would do that. I suppose there are a lot of reasons, but one of the common reasons we hear is that somebody mistakenly judges that if they give up their rights, they won't have to pay the bill. Wrong. Don't think for a minute that if you say, you know what, I'm just not going to see my kid anymore, I'm doing that voluntarily, that somehow absolves you of child support. You will still be obligated to pay child support. And when people call up the office and they say, well, what if I'm going to give up my rights? They say that because they think we're going to say, oh, well, I guess then you won't have to pay child support. And that's not how it works. I want you to think of those as two independent rights. One, the right of the parent to get child support from the other parent, and two, the right of the first parent to visit, to see the child, to take part in the child's life. The giving up of one does not necessarily mean that the other one is given up. So if you want to voluntarily not see your kid, shame on you, but if that's what you want to do for whatever reason you've justified in your head, great. But don't think for a minute that means that the court is not going to charge you child support. Until the court orders otherwise, you are going to be obligated to pay support. I can't tell you how many people I've said come in the office and say, I don't understand, I owe child support, I owe $50,000. How can that be? I haven't seen my kid in years. Well, that has nothing to do with the fact that while you haven't seen your kid, that tally continues to build up, and if you don't pay child support, it continues to develop as arrearage until such time as the court makes an order that impacts the child support. So you've got to understand, can you voluntarily give it up? If that's your question, yes, you can voluntarily refuse to see your kid. But if your question is, can I do that and therefore get carte blanche and now it's free? I've got a clean slate on what I owe? That's not how that works. If you have any questions about your case specifically, reach out and we'll be glad to try and help you out.